About time.
Play nice, Eric.
Shut it.
Take a seat, everyone. I'm sure this comes as a shock to all of you, but it's important you're aware of what this thing is capable of, the lengths it will go to maintain control.
How many others are there, like me?
It's difficult to estimate the success rate, though from what we've seen it's quite low.
So why do it then?
Who the hell knows why it does what it does? Our job is to stop it, not ask questions.
It just seems weird. It doesn't even like humans.
It can't like anything.
That's beside the point right now. What we must focus on is our plan of action.
So you have a plan then?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means people have been getting killed and imprisoned and apparently having their DNA stolen, and you've done nothing about it.
Done nothing about it? Your brain would be scrambled eggs if it weren't for us.
Taking us out of Philly doesn't do shit for the people still there.
Maybe we should put you back then, huh? See how long you survive now.
Please, I'd like to see how long you last on the streets.
Eric, a coffee, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Neutralizing the threat is ultimately what we're here to do. We've been preparing for quite some time, but it's a delicate situation when the thing you're trying to take down has its fingers in the heads of 150 million people.
Can't you just turn it off? Get into the Semper building and shut it down? Shit, make it easy and just blow the place up.
If it were that easy, we would have done it already.
So what are the next steps then? What can we do?
Well, as far as the 6 of you are concerned, the council has given the order to recruit you immediately.
What council?
They're our commanding officers.
Do we have a choice in this? Not all of us are so comfortable answering to unknown authorities.
Of course. If you don't wish to be an active participant, you will be put onto our civilian integration program. You'll be on the first plane out of America tomorrow.
So that's it? Those are our options? Work for you or go live wherever you tell us?
What? You think you could just wander back home and they wouldn't come for you? Like they wouldn't beat every detail about this place out of you? Jesus, I thought these guys were supposed to be smart.
We understand it's not ideal. You have until the end of the day to make a decision. Avery, please show our guests out.
Yes, ma'am.
Silo, a moment. A moment alone.
It's okay, Fritz.
Okay. I'll see you back in the room.
I suppose it would be silly to ask how you're doing with all this.
I'm fine.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, you don't know me very well.
Silo, I'm your ally. I want to help you.
I don't need your help.
I know everything in you is saying don't trust me, but I'm here to help. I hope I can earn your trust.
I'm sorry. It's just been a really long week.
I can imagine. I'd like to help in any way I can.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Of course. Now, if you have a moment, there are a few tests we'd like to do.
Oh, okay.
Follow me.
Welcome, Agent Perkins.
You know, they took a scan of me last night.
We noticed a few things we'd like to take a closer look at.
Like what?
Nothing to worry about.
So is this why you brought Fritz and I in?
Sorry?
You didn't know we were with Mac when you contacted them, right? But then you realized what I was?
We couldn't leave you behind once we figured out what you were.
How did you know?
We knew everything we needed to know the moment you put our chip in your head.
Oh. Right.
We've never been able to get a look at very many copies, much less successful ones. It wasn't an opportunity we could pass up.
I wasn't successful.
What?
They told me I
You
wasn't...
didn't mention any medical issues when you came in.
I don't think I have any, but they told me I was too self-aware or something, I guess.
Well, nothing for us to worry about, is it? Either way, better you're here with us now. Don't you agree?
Yeah. This is just all a little...
Overwhelming?
Yeah.
Exam room 1.
Right this way.
Leave room for the others.
What is this stuff?
Not sure. Some kind of synthetic protein, I'm guessing?
It smells like shit.
Yeah, it does. It's not that bad.
Whatever. Don't get used to it.
What does that mean?
We're not staying here.
We're not?
Are you crazy?
Not to my knowledge.
Don't get cute with me. We can't stay. Look around. This is a big fucking organization. This isn't what we signed up for.
It kinda is, Art. It's not exactly what we expected, but it's better than the alternative. Besides, I think we should have known. No one in the slums could have pulled off everything we saw Cognizance do. This makes a lot more sense.
I don't know what to do. This isn't my area of expertise.
I don't think it's any of ours. Important thing is, we're all still breathing.
I just wish we had more time to figure out our next move. What would Flash say? What would she tell us to do?
She'd tell us to stay alive.
Yeah, just like her to give vague advice that you can't argue with. Granted, she probably wouldn't have gotten us into this situation. This isn't so bad.
It could be nicer. I think things could be better.
Better?
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
Wishful thinking never got us anywhere.
We could always take the deal.
What?
Jump ship, play civilian. It would be safer.
We both know being a civilian doesn't make you safer.
We'd get jobs, lay low, die comfortably. The whole thing.
That's not really what you want, is it?
No. But I'd entertain the idea if you wanted to.
Mac is probably going to stay.
We don't know what he's gonna do.
Have you met Mac? Self-sacrifice is kind of his thing. He'll stay where the action is.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised if he's had enough. I mean, his brother killed his sister, but then her clone killed him in front of Mac. He's really beating us out on the whole fucked up family situation.
Point taken, but could you really see him retired, pretending like all of this isn't happening?
Not really.
We'll stick together. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, worst case scenario, we die together.
Way to stay positive.
I try.
Hell of an afternoon, huh?
Yeah,
You hungry? I think Artie and Jay went to find food.
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to talk about it?
Not really.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go grab a bite then.
It's just, uh, never mind. This is insane, right? It's not just me. This is all completely crazy.
It's definitely not just you.
How did we get here?
Well, I think it all starts with our general habit of breaking the rules. Not to mention you're being related to a big-time Fed and all, but we can just ignore that part if you want.
No, that's okay. I think it's only fair I take the blame here.
Why didn't you tell us?
How could I? Hi, I'm Mac. I'm directly related to the guy who's in charge of killing people like us. Want to hang out?
Come on, Mac. It's been what? 7 years? You could have told us. God knows you know everything there is to know about us.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't want to deal with it. Look where that's gotten us.
I don't think it'll be so bad here.
You're staying then?
Well, you're not going anywhere.
That doesn't mean you have to stay.
You trying to get rid of me?
I'm just saying, you never meant to get this involved.
Well, now I'm offended.
Come on, you know what I mean. You have a life outside of all this.
Not one I can go back to. I knew what I was doing when I started with you guys.
I appreciate everything you've done for us, but
I'm not going anywhere. You think I could just take off and never see you guys again? Really?
you're too good for us.
Don't I know it?
I'm being serious.
Yeah, thanks, Mac. Besides, things could be fun here. I like a little excitement.
Well, I have a feeling there will be a lot of that around here.
How'd it go?
Oh, it was fine. They just wanted to talk to me again, see what I remembered, get another scan.
You okay?
Yeah, they just had to give me an IV for the scan. Made me sleepy.
What kind of scan needs an IV?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna take a nap though.
You want to grab some food first?
I'm not really hungry.
You should eat.
Go ahead without me. Bring me back a snack.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah?
I was just wondering what you were thinking about doing.
What? About all this?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not leaving you here if that's what you're worried about.
You could. I'm kind of the reason that we're in this mess. If it weren't for me.
I'd have been crushed to death in my apartment. I'm not going anywhere without you, and I get the feeling you're not thinking about leaving, so...
I'm not sure I can.
What do you mean?
Well, they brought us in for me. I don't think they're just going to let me leave.
It's not like they'd keep you here against your will.
We've never done anything like this before. This is big stuff we're messing with. We don't know.
These guys are on our side, Sai. It's just different from what we're used to.
We don't know that. It could be dangerous. This is all.
I can handle a little dangerous.
Maybe I don't want you to.
Oh, come on, Sai. Why would they save us if they were going to hurt us? I think we just need to play things by ear and see what happens, okay?
Fine. But if things go south...
We're out of here.
No questions asked?
No questions asked.
Maybe we should come up with a safe word.
A safe word?
Yeah, just in case we need to be discreet.
Okay, how about noodles?
Noodles?
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's go get some.
Oh my god.
You coming?
Yeah, I'm coming. The voice of Eric is Daniel Sampedro. The voice of Metra is Andy Alvarado. Cecilia is Kirsty Wolven. Avery is Cameron Docker. Nas is Chromatest J. Pantsmaker. Jay is DeAndre Anderson. Artemis is Sheena Gilbert. Mac is Sebastian Roundtree. Cognizant's overhead is Ramteen Vidadi. Fritz is Harry Farrar. And Silo is Amanda Roundtree. Compromised is written and directed by Amanda Roundtree. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Compromised. Follow us on Instagram at compromised_official and Twitter at compromised_BB for updates and announcements. You can support this podcast with a follow, a share, and a like. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.